everyone, welcome back to Devils TV. This is the Crystal Palace versus Manchester United preview, and yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one after that dramatic Manchester derby on Sunday. This is a must win against Palace because right now, against Arsenal, that is gonna be such a huge game, and we need to get the 3 points in this game. So yeah, man, I've here with me was it Arsenal game.
City game was like, oh my god, what a game! Like that was such a good game, and honestly, in my opinion, and I would say the best birthday present. I would say till now my best birthday present, and from I would literally I would say this I'm actually I'm actually not surprised, but I'm actually really happy that Ten Hag has literally changed the team completely around. What a we have to gotta accept what an incredible job he has done, and you gotta give him appreciation about that. And we are right now in contention for title. Arsenal won against Spurs. That bridges. We have a game in hand, and we have to win the game against Crystal Palace, and I guess we will for sure. And yeah, of course. And I'm actually really happy with the boys, especially with Rashford, Casemiro, and many other players. And yeah, that's all from me. I'll further add my points in the later stages.
Yeah, and I think it's a bit of an interesting with Catherine and Fred. If one of them get a yellow card, then they'll be missing the Arsenal game. I would still start Casemiro because it's still a must-win. Palace it's still a must-win, so I would start Casemiro. Maybe after we're 2 or 3 nil up, we can bring him off, and then we can use him against Arsenal. It's a bit of a risk, but I think it'll be okay. And I think we should put a strong team out against Arsenal. Uh, not not our strongest team, but like maybe add 2 or 3 players into the mix. Which I'd like 2 or 3 rotational players, but apart from that, I would like a strong team against Palace.
But after the Arsenal game, I guess we have one second, we have after the Arsenal game we have
Correct.
Nottingham Forest. Yeah, then FA Cup again, like Reading. Then again
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest. Again Nottingham, we have got Nottingham Forest. Then that's the schedule for us. Like
And
yeah,
also we have. Oh, yeah, and also we haven't really talked about this. You and I, United. We could win a trophy for the first time in 5 years.
yeah, we could actually, yeah. And City are knocked out from the Carabao Cup as well, so we don't care. We don't care. Like it's being said by one man in the name Pep Guardiola. We don't care if we win the Premier League or the Carabao because I won it all. Okay, so I don't care if City fans call you legend, if you call a legend because you haven't won a Champions League except from Barcelona. You haven't won a UCL, so you haven't won it in Bayern also as well.
The only, the only time you've won a Champions League is with Messi, the greatest player of all time.
Yeah, that because he had Messi. Or else he dropped Fernandinho. He dropped a CDM. He dropped Fernandinho in the final,
He was
and
he
Chelsea.
was racist against Yaya Toure.
Yeah, and another thing I would like to say, I want to give special mentions. People don't talk about them much in our team, like Rafa Varane. He doesn't get the credit out in my opinion. Rafa Varane, and especially Sandro Martinez. I know he hasn't started in a long time in the Manchester derby, but I would say I think so. Without them, Rafa Varane, this season has been like last season. He was okay. Like he was injured in the most part of his first season, but this season he has been really exceptional. He's one of the most underrated players in my opinion till now. Doesn't get that much of credit. Then Martinez as well. Like Martinez gets a lot of appreciation as
Come
well. I would say another player also like Malasia. Malasia has really, I think so. He was really superb in the game against City as well. Then I guess Ericsson as well. Ericsson as well was really good as well. Casemiro, everybody talks about Casemiro as well, but I think so. A special mention, I would say to Rafa Varane. People
yeah.
don't talk about. He doesn't talk about. People don't talk about him too much. Him and Malasia, even Malasia as well. They are really underrated, and I think so. They have done a superb job. I know all the attention goes to Casemiro, Rashford, and Bruno Fernandes. I know they are the main guys right now, and many other players. But come on, like they are also a part of the team, and we should talk about them as well. And one more thing, Wout Weghorst, another Wout Weghorst, welcome to United.
Yep,
I think so. He should
and
start against Palace.
I think it should, yeah. And yeah, and oh, I just got this message here. So apparently, Sir Richard Branson has made his intention clear to buy Manchester United, which is interesting. And of course, he would be a good owner because he's a Manchester United fan, so he knows what the club's about. The only problem would be, does he have enough money to buy Manchester United, and does he have enough money to invest into Manchester United?
Or else the Saudis have to come and save us.
Yeah, all the
And
Qatar.
should we
Yeah.
go like just off topic a little bit, but what is going on the world of football? Like Mikhailo Mudrik, like he was off to Arsenal. I know. Listen to
Ever,
me.
ever since the summer, Austin have been heavily linked to him, and then one day, Romano is just like Chelsea are in Poland, and they're signing Pondrick.
Like even is what was Mudrik and João Felix, like they weren't even necessary for Chelsea at this point because we could have João Felix, either Arsenal or us could have João Felix, but João Felix chose a struggling Chelsea team. Then Mudrik could have easily gone to Arsenal, and Mudrik himself
So
said,
annoying. It's so annoying because they have so many forwards. Why do you need Mudrik, and why do you need and also 100 million on Mudrik? If Arsenal spend that, that's okay because he would be such a good player for Arsenal. But for
because
Chelsea,
he
not needed.
himself told he wants to play for Arsenal. It's his dream club, and right now it's completely deserved. Like Ted Bowley, zero. Like in my opinion, one of the worst football owners. In my opinion,
Yeah, because he does everything. Even though he does not know anything about football, he does everything. He does all the transfers.
he does the taxes. He sacked Tuchel for nothing. Look at what Potter is doing. Like even still, right now, fans are against Potter right now. He can't do anything. Like
Yeah,
he is no. You can't like come on Potter. You can't have an excuse. You have a okay. I agree that you have got injuries. Okay, you got injuries, but you still have got Kai Havertz, Christian Pulisic, Hakim Ziyech, Dennis Zakaria. You've still got Mateo Kovacic. You've still got Koulibaly, one of the
I
greatest.
would, but I will actually say, but most of those players aren't his players. He hasn't even had a transfer window,
Yeah,
and
he
he
and did Ted Bowley asked Graham Potter, do you want Mudrik? That's what. Do you want Joao Felix? These aren't Graham Potter's signings.
no, yeah, he goes for cheap players. He goes for cheap, good, up and coming young players.
Yeah, and Joao Felix, imagine what sent off in the first game against Fulham, red card, harsh challenge. That's
But
like
he was also playing well. I heard he was
he
playing
was
well.
playing well, but come on, red card, like the red
Yeah,
card ruined. The
yeah,
red
yeah.
card ruined everything. Like, and Fulham fans were saying, "What a waste of money! What a waste of money!" And
Man, and Fulham and Brighton, like what has happened to them this season? Something's happened to them.
yeah, Fulham. And what has happened to us? We have Fulham. Yeah, Fulham. Like Alexander Mitrovic, like he's finally arrived. Andres Willian, Andres Pereira, former United, former Red Devil. Like
Like,
he's playing. He's playing well. He's playing like I expected. Like he has been good for. Even Lingard also has been good for Forest. I know Forest hasn't been the best of the form, but
yeah,
and the Croatian who owns North London, he has signed for
Orsic.
Southampton. Orsic, two guys who owns North London, Serge Gnabry and Osic.
Yeah, and also one interesting thing I heard is that Scott McTominay apparently has been linked to a move to Newcastle United. I would love this deal to happen because, because in my opinion, we could really use a midfielder right now because of Van de Beek's injury, it's caused a bit of problems for us. Because okay, Ericsson, Casemiro, and Bruno, that's fine. Fred is also good as a bench player, but first of all, Van de Beek he is out for the rest of the season. Very unfortunate.
We
And
have to
McTominay,
buy. We have to loan in someone. I would say loan.
but I would say also so McTominay, I would sell him and I would
Yeah,
get
sell
Tielemans.
McTominay. Yeah, sell
Yeah,
McTominay.
and I would get Tielemans because what I would do, I would play Tielemans as Ericsson's backup, and then when Bruno needs a rest, we could play Ericsson at number 10.
Yeah, because yeah, like Donny we can use mainly as a backup because we saw what he can do coming off the bench. He was actually against Bournemouth. He was playing good. Then like the stupid challenge from that player like ruined everything. Ruined everything. Like he was getting like I still think that there's a good player in him. He was getting chances at 10 out. Like he will get next season also. Next
Yeah.
season also.
Like in my opinion, what I would do, I would sell McTominay and sign Tielemans. That's what I would do.
Yeah, but would you sell Donny? Like I'm still apart thinking like
Yeah, because it's not his fault. Because he was playing well, he was getting back into form, and then he gets injured. Like
yeah.
he's like one of the most unlucky players in the world. Down here.
Unfortunately. And
Yeah.
I guess you can't go to the lineups. I will make sure I will create the lineup by sharing my screen. And also, great shout out to Arsenal. Like they can win the Premier League.
Probably. I mean, now they're 8 points clear, but if we beat them, it'll be 5 points again.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, hopefully you can see my screen. So goalkeeper David De Gea.
Who else
Big
is
kill.
here?
Yeah, David De Gea. Centre backs, I would say Lisandro and Varane. The Martinez, Rafa Varane. Right back, I would still play Wan-Bissaka. I was actually impressed with Wan-Bissaka again.
Like, fair enough to Wan-Bissaka. For 5 or 6 months, Ten Hag did not play him for a single minute, and he does not do any complaints. No leaks from the dressing room. Absolutely quiet. After the World Cup, he works his way back into the team, and now he's doing really well. So fair enough to Wan-Bissaka. Fair
So
enough.
it's good competition for Dalot and him as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
you know. So left back,
I would go
Luke Shaw,
for. I would actually go for
Palacios. Yeah,
because
I agree with you.
Luke Shaw. I think Luke Shaw
Yeah.
needs a rest.
I would say, in this type of game, I would start Fred and no, sorry, I would start McTominay and Casemiro because I know like both of them are in a yellow card, but I can't risk Casemiro, so I can't risk Casemiro. I can take the risk of Fred of benching him because I'm like if by chance if Casemiro gets a yellow card against Palace, if by chance if I'm just saying if he gets
Yeah.
a yellow card, then I have to play Fred then.
Yeah, but the thing is, I wouldn't play Fred either because if Casemiro is out, sorry, if even Fred is out, we're gonna have to play with Casemiro and Eriksen. Last time we played against the top 6 side with Casemiro and Eriksen, it was Manchester City, 6-3. So yeah,
So Fred and so who do you say like Casemiro or
I would
Ericsson?
actually I would start Casemiro and I would start Casemiro and McTominay.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. McTominay.
Yeah, okay.
So Ericsson better rest of fight. Ericsson, Cam. I would say Bruno
Bruno.
Fernandes.
Our captain, like he's our real captain.
Yeah, like and the he's not scam anymore. He's not scam. I'm just
Scam.
saying.
He's not scam.
Right wing. Is Anthony available? Just asking.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. So Anthony. Okay. Left mid. I would say left mid Rashford. And
No. I would go for Garnacho because I would give Rashford a rest.
Garnacho, yeah. Sorry, Garnacho.
He's not there. It's not there.
What's that? Ale. What the hell? Sorry, Alejandro. Okay, I will put Rashford over there then.
No, just leave it empty. That's what I do.
Just leave it empty, okay? Okay. And up top, Weghorst, I would say Weghorst.
And it's new signing. I'm excited to see what he does because he's a very unique type of striker because he's way different.
I still think this team can beat Palace with the hair and goal.
Yeah.
Saka, Varane, Martinez, Malacia, McTominay, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Anthony, Alejandro Garnacho, a new signing, my big boy signing of Wood Weghorst. Just curious to see his height.
He's 6'5", I believe.
He's 6'6".
Oh my god.
Fucking hell. 6'6". He's like more. He's double. He's like more than Haaland. Bloody hell.
Yeah, way more
More
than
than
Haaland.
Haaland, Mike. Fucking
Yeah, and
that's
and
way more
you
than
know,
Haaland. Like Haaland is
yeah,
6'4", probably. 6'4".
yeah, I think around that. I think, and also one player I want to talk about, Jadon Sancho. I'm pretty sure he'll be back soon. I don't think he'll be back for the Arsenal game, but I think by February, I think we'll have Sancho back. I'm actually really excited to see Sancho back because 1 or 2 months, Ten Hag has been focusing on him. He's been doing individual training sessions in the Netherlands, and now he's doing individual training sessions at Old Trafford. And we're doing so well right now. But imagine if we had a prime Sancho in this team right now. It would become so much better.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
So like some of my friends are saying that Sancho should go. I said, wait a minute. We gave Anthony Martial 4 to 6 years of time,
Or-
and like he's been. I know, like sometimes he's been really great, one of the best players, one of the best young players in the world. Sometimes he's been really trash, but we still gave him time, and he's still performing. He's still performing under Ten Hag.
Yeah.
He's performing. Look,
Yeah.
Sancho. He has been hardly here for 1 year. Hardly been here for 1 year.
Give him time. Give him time.
We have to give him time. And I already said, you thief, when we signed Jadon Sancho, we have to give him time because he's accustomed to the Bundesliga. Okay, I'll be back
Yeah.
in a moment. Just give me a moment. Just give your thoughts, some more thoughts. I'll
Yeah.
be back. Just give me a moment.
I just think Jadon Sancho, I just think he's such a fantastic player. And if you look at his playing style, his creativity is phenomenal. Anthony is not about creator, but Sancho's creativity in his peak that is at another level. And if we can get Sancho whipping in fantastic crosses for Weghorst, that would be so good because then we would have, if Delo comes back, Delo, Sancho, Shaw, Bruno, maybe even Rashford, all whipping in crosses for Weghorst to attack. And even Martial because he's not that bad in the air. So that'll be so good for us. And yeah, I think with Weghorst, now with the addition of Weghorst, I think we should be scoring more goals from set pieces because now we have McTominay, Varane, Shaw, Casemiro, um, and Weghorst. I mean, 5 players right there who are pretty strong physically and who could win headers. Maybe not Shaw, but like 4 players there who could definitely win headers. And Maguire, he can win headers as well. 5 players there were really good at winning headers. And I would say we should try to score more set pieces, especially since we have Bruno and Eriksen taking our free kicks and corners. And we would obviously expect good deliveries from quality players like Eriksen and Bruno. And yeah, this Palace game is going to be interesting. Palace as a side, they're a bit like Leicester, from what I've heard. After they were pretty decent before the World Cup, but after the World Cup, they just fallen apart. But they have some good players. Mikael, they have Olise, they have I think Tarek Mitchell is still there. They have that. I'm pretty sure they have Mark Wehi. Of course, with Zaha, former United player. And the last time they faced Paris, they beat us 1-0, and I know it was with Rangnick's manager, and I know that we had a pretty different team back then, but still, it's something to keep in mind. So yeah, just give us your thoughts on Palace. That's what I was talking about.
Palace. I think so. Yeah. Palace, like, I would say under Vieira, like, Vieira has done a good job. Like, first season he was good, I would say, but second season also, like, he's been doing okay. 12th position. 12th position. Yeah, like, okay. Some of the best players have been Zaha, Olise, Guaita, then Joachim Anderson, then who else are there? Like, and
Mark Way,
like Mark
Tarek
Guay,
Mitchell.
yeah, as a Chris Richards as well. Jordan Ayew World Cup player. Jordan Ayew, Osen Edward, the backup striker. Tyrell Mitchell, his former Man United, former Red Devil. Tyrell Mitchell, his former Manchester United. Yeah, no, he's the former Manchester United. Tyrell Mitchell.
I don't know. I haven't heard of that.
Tyrell
So yeah.
Mitchell once. No, like somebody told me he's Manchester United. No, he's not Manchester United.
Uh,
Come on, like nah.
so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I think that's time to wrap this up. Score predictions for this game.
2-1 United. Like no, not 2-1. Sorry. My bad. No, my bad. 2-0 United.
I'll go for 3-0 to United with my
Yeah.
positive there. Yeah, so yeah, going to be an interesting game tomorrow. I'm not sure. Okay, I probably won't be doing a watch along because I might watch the game, but I'll be very tired. I might fall asleep during the watch along. That happened once, and then someone had to make me up. But yeah, I so like for late night, like from like for for kickoffs, which are like at 1:30, 1:40, I'll stop doing watch alongs for those games because I just don't think it'll be good. I just don't think I'll be in the state to do watch alongs. But yeah, I'll try to do a match reaction tomorrow. Will you watching the game?
Yeah, I will. I will. Yeah. But my exams got over today only, so for sure, yeah,
Oh,
I will.
all right. So yeah, all right then. So anyways, guys, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications to be notified when we upload the next video. And thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys for the game tomorrow.
What is